In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Hello everyone and welcome to another one of our English language lessons. This lesson will be for the first intermediate grade and it will be on the second semester. It is called Join the Fun. Today we're going to take some reading and some vocabulary. This lesson was prepared by Ms. Abir Al-Anizi and it will be presented by yours truly, Muhannad Al-Dhayan. Alright. First of all, as always, we have something called the objectives or the lesson objectives. Today we're going to be able to present vocabulary, functions, and structures in the context of an invitation and two replies to it in the form of emails. Then we're going to present the months of the year, just like what we did on the past period or the past class. Alright. First of all, as always, let's have a small warm-up. Which subjects are you good at? Which subjects? And you know what is the meaning of subjects. Subjects are the things that you actually go to school to take. So, which of these subjects are you good at? Or in other words, we can give it in other words, what are your strong subjects? It means which of these subjects you are actually good at. So, first of all, as you can see here, we have mathematics. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have like a pencil and all. It's all these things are all related to mathematics, I believe. So, in that case, do you think you're good at mathematics? Well, if you are, then good for you, because it's one of the most important subjects in the world. And then we have science, as you can see. Here we have this, I believe it's called for chemistry, and we have a fish, I guess. And when we study about fishes, it means we are studying biology. Also, I guess there's a ruler or a magnet. That, of course, has to do with physics. So the whole thing over here is called science. Also, don't forget about geology, of course, when you study about rocks and all. So the whole thing is called science. Then, as you can see, we have a globe. We have some planets and all. These things are all related to Earth and whatever outside of Earth. These things are called geography. Then we have literature, and you know what literature is. It has to do with poems and poetry and so. So, what do you think about literature? Well, probably it's not my favorite. Then we have languages. Well, as you can see, here is an Arabic letter, and there are some English letters over here, like an A. In other languages also, I believe, we have Chinese or Japanese, and also many other subjects, as you know, many other languages. Finally, we have something called history. And you know what is the meaning of history? It means we study about things that happened in the past, like more than even 1,000 years or even hundreds of years. So, which subject are you good at? Well, to me personally, I am good at languages. I don't know why, but I'm actually good at them. However, I may not be the best at the rest of these subjects. But that's okay, I guess. Everyone has his own talent. Alright. First of all, let's have some reading. And when we read, we want to concentrate so we can understand the whole thing, the whole concept. So whenever someone asks us any question about what we are going to read, we can give them an answer. So, listen and read. Where is the event taking place? Okay, we're going to come back to this one. But before, can you see this? Can you see the whole thing? Here, let's read it together. Let's read it together. Alright, so let's read it together again. It's called school fate. Again, school fate. What do we mean by fate? What is the meaning of this word? This word, fate, it's one of these words that were originated from France, from French language actually. Yeah, it has to do with French language. So as you can see, the pronunciation, fate, like when we speak about cafe or any other thing. So it's originated from French language. So, fate. What do we mean by fate? Well, it means a simple word, which is the word celebration. Do you know what is the meaning of celebration? When we have a celebration, let's write it down over here. Celebration. Okay, so let's put now the celebration here next to school. As you can see, celebration next to school. When you say school celebration, what do we mean by that? What do we mean by school celebration? It means when the people from the school, whether it was teachers, students, or all of them actually, gather together so they can celebrate something. They have a party over something. For example, their success for the whole year or any other thing. So they usually invite each other and come to school together and enjoy it. Everyone brings food and they bring many things and they do lots of activities like competitions and many fun things And they can absolutely do many other things except for studying because they have been doing it all year long. So we can call it school celebration, which is also once again read as or pronounced as fate. This one would be on Saturday, the 25th of April. The 25th of April. Okay, so we are done with this one now. We understood everything about this one because we're gonna go back to it, I believe, soon. Okay, first of all, let's ask these questions. Let's ask some questions and answer them. Do you like having fun? What do you think? Do you like having fun? Well, of course we do. Everyone likes to have fun. I believe I have never met anyone who wouldn't like to have fun. Because, simply, I know life is all about responsibility, but sometimes it's good to have some fun. And then, what about the second one? Do you enjoy playing sports and games in the sun? Well, who doesn't? Especially at winter, like now. Usually you like to have some sports in the sun because the weather becomes really beautiful, and when you play sports, you don't feel, extremely hot, so you don't get very tired. What about games? Well, yeah, of course we do play games in the sun because it's much better for us to look at each other, especially when we follow each other or play football or anything. So playing in the games in the sun, I believe that's a really good thing. So to me, yes, personally, I do enjoy it and I love it. What about the third one? Do you love homemade cakes and biscuits? Well, I believe who doesn't love homemade cakes and biscuits? Who doesn't love cakes and biscuits in general? Don't you agree? Well, yeah, I believe that. Everyone actually loves cakes and biscuits. What about the last question? Do you like taking part in competitions? What is the meaning of the word taking part? Let's underline it. What is the meaning of the word taking part? What do you think? Taking part means, okay, let me remove this or get this here. Okay, before we change this word, as you can see, I want you to take it from the context. Do you like taking parts in competitions? What do we mean by taking parts? Taking parts means, here we write it down now. It means participating. It means you become a part. You take a part of the competition. It means you participate. For example, if we have a competition like about speed, about pace, who is the fastest person in the school? In that case, when you take part, it means you are one of the contenders into this one. So you are one of those people who are going to run as fast as they could so they can win. Alright, so we are done with these questions. Let's go now and look at this. You see, it says, yes, well, get down to Riverside School on Hayworth Road. See you there at 10 a.m. Bring your friends and family. Okay, that sounds really fun. So they were asking questions and we answered them, and then they were like, yes, you do like that? Then, well, get down to the Riverside School on Hayworth Road, and they wanted us to come at 10 a.m. And then they said to us, you should bring your friends and family. Well, of course we will. Alright, so let's look at these two emails. The first email here, as you can see, both of them are addressed to someone named George, as you know. So let's read it down together. Come on. Hi, George. Thanks for the invitation to your school fete. They're always great fun. My mom usually makes some biscuits for me to bring, but we've got a new recipe for a chocolate cake, so I can bring that this year. My dad can't take me on Saturday. Can your dad take me in his car? And hey, don't forget the barbecue at my house tomorrow night. Jim. So this letter was addressed to whom? Do you think addressed to whom? It was addressed to George. But from whom? Who wrote this letter? Who wrote this email? That's right. The one who wrote this email is Jim. So when you write an email to your friend and you absolutely say hi and then you mention their name, then you should absolutely sign it with your name. So in the end, you must address it with your name so that they will know who is the sender. Okay, so this is the letter from Jim. We're going to come back to it quite soon. Now let's look at the second one. Once again, let's read it. Hi, George. Riverside School fete. Hooray! But it's a bit early for invitations. It's only March now. I don't really enjoy playing sports outside, but as you know, I love competitions and homemade food, so see you there. What can I bring with me? Any ideas? Please tell me. And this letter was from Karim. This letter from Karim also addressed to George. Alright, so as you can see once again, Karim signed his name at the bottom so that George will know who is it from. Okay. So here, as you know, answer the questions. We have some questions and we want to answer them. When is the school fete? When is it going to be happening? Well, as far as I can remember, they said that it's something in the morning, and they said that they had given it a date. So let's go back to make sure, just like what we did before. Okay, so this is the school fete, as you see. This is the school fete. Let me remove this. So this is the school fete, as you see, and then it says school fete, it will be on Saturday, 25th of April. That's right, it will be on Saturday, the 25th of April. Okay, but what time? At what time? Well, they said, see you at 10 a.m. So it's going to be at Saturday, 25th of April at 9 a.m. That's right. So let's answer the question. Let's write the answer over here. Once again, what did we say about the answer? It will be on Saturday, 25th of April. 25th of April. And then we're going to say it will be at 10 a.m. Alright, so this is where is it going to be happening. When is it going to be happening? It will happen on Saturday, the 25th of April at, of course, 10 a.m. So it says here, where is Riverside School? Their school, it's called Riverside School. Where is it? At what place exactly? Do you remember? Even if you do, let's go back so we can make sure our answer is correct. Okay, so they said, yes, well, get down to Riverside School. Where is it exactly? It's on, that's right, Hayworth Road. Hayworth Road. So let's write it down. Let's write Hayworth Road down. Okay, so what is the school? It's over here on Hayworth Road. Of course, when we write something like an address, what do we have to do? That's right, to the capital letters. Don't forget about them. So Hayworth Road, as you see. Alright, so this is the second one, the second answer. What about the third question over here? It says, what does Jim usually bring to the fete? Who's Jim? Do you remember Jim? Did we speak about someone named Jim? Yes, we did. He is the one who sent the first letter, as you see. You see, he signed his name. So, they said, what is he going to bring to the fete? So, let's see. Alright. They said usually, of course, so we have to look about what he usually brings. So, let's read now. Hi George, thanks for the invitation to your school fete. They're always great fun. My mom usually makes some biscuits for me to bring, but we've got a new recipe for chocolate cake. Did you see the answer? Did you see the word usually? And did you see the word bring? Yes, you did? Okay, let's underline them. So, once again, he says, my mom usually makes some biscuits. Alright, so, the question once again, what does Jim usually brings to school? You see, also he mentioned it actually. He said for me to bring, so he's given us no choice, no chance. He's given us no chance to be mistaken. So in that case, what does he usually bring to school? Fates? Well, he brings, that's right, he brings biscuits, as you can see here. He brings biscuits. So let's go and write it down now. Let's go to write it down. So, what does Jim usually bring to the fete? He brings biscuits, that's right. He usually brings biscuits, that's right. So let's write it down, biscuits. Okay, so here are the three answers. Here are the three answers of the three questions. And now we have two more. We have two more. I believe that will be quite easy, just like these two. Okay, these three, I'm sorry. Okay, number 4. Who doesn't like doing sports outside? Well, one of them, whether it was Jim or Kareem. I'm sorry. Who doesn't actually like to play sports outside? Who? Let's go to Kareem now. Let's go to Kareem and look at it. Hi George, Riverside School fete. Hooray! But it's a bit early for invitations. It's only March now. I don't really enjoy playing sports outside. So shall we stop? Yes, we shall. Why is that? Why would we stop? Because we asked the question, who doesn't like doing sports outside? So, did he mention anything about sports? Did he say, I don't really enjoy? Yes. Playing what? Playing sports outside. So who doesn't enjoy playing sports outside? Which one of them? Which one of them? That's right. It's actually who? It's Kareem. So we will say Kareem, and that's it. Okay, so Kareem is the one who doesn't enjoy playing sports outside. Now the final question. Who wants to bring food to the school fete? Who wants to bring food to the school fete? Let's go back again to the first one now. To the first one, because we remember that he usually brings biscuits. So he said, but we've got a new recipe for chocolate cake, so I can bring that this year. So he's just telling us that what he's going to bring it. So he said, so I can bring that this year. My dad can take me, of course. These are other things, of course. So he said he will bring it. So in that case, Jim is an answer. Jim is a correct answer. But let's see. Is Kareem also a correct answer? Let's see now. He said, but as you know, I love competitions and homemade food. So see you there. And what did he say exactly? What did he say? He said that, what can I bring? As you can see, he said, what can I bring with me? Any ideas? He's actually given an offer. He's offering to bring something. So in that case, is Kareem going to bring something? When you offer your friend, you go like, can I bring anything? And your friend will say absolutely yes, because you are friends. He needs your help. So in that case, both of them actually are bringing things. So who wants to bring food to the school fete? Well, both of them actually, which are, who are they? They are Jim and Kareem. Okay, so Jim and Kareem, both of them actually want to bring food to the school fete. So now let's move to the next one. As you can see the answer, when is the school fete? It will be on Saturday, the 25th of April at 10 a.m. Where is the Riverside School? It's on Hayworth Road. What does Jim usually bring to the fete? Usually, he actually brings biscuits. Then, who doesn't like to play sports outside? Who doesn't like doing sports outside? Well, Kareem doesn't like doing sports outside. Who wants to bring food to the school fete? Both of them actually, Jim and Kareem. Both of them want to bring food to the school fete. Alright, so now we have some vocabulary. We're going to take the names of the months. And when we speak about the names of the months, we want to arrange them right. They are not arranged. I want you to help me to arrange them right. So let's go now. It's the months of the year, as you know. So let's start. September, August, October, April, June, March, November, January, July, May, December, February. So, what are the months of the year in the correct order? Do you remember that we have taken them in the past lesson? Yes, we did have taken them in the past lesson. So now, do you remember? We said also there is a song about them. So, how can we start? Where shall we start? With what month exactly? What month comes in the beginning? Do you remember the name of the first month that comes in the beginning? Yes, you do. It was actually, we said, January. That's right, January. January is the first month. We have January. Then, what do we have? What is the second month? The second month, it's called, come on, Feb. Okay, February. It's called February. That's right, February. Good try. Absolutely good. Right. So February. What about the third one? The third month. The third month. It's called, we said January, February, That's right. It's March. It's March. After March, what do we have? After March, we said the fourth, number 4. January, February. That's right. It's April. January, February, March, April. That's right. Absolutely right. Then what do we have? After April, we have January, February, March, April, May. That's right, it's May. So, January, February, March, April, May. And then we have 2 months that have similar names, but they're different, which are, we have first May, then June. And after June we have, do you remember? Yes, you do, which is July. And after July we have number 8, which is August. We said August. And after August we have number 9. We said August. And then, do you remember what's the name of the number 9 over here? Number 9 is That's right, it is September. September. Hold on, let me write it down. So it's September. And after September, what do we have? What do we have after September? So we said January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Then we have, that's right, we have October. That's right, we have October. After that we have, do you remember? Yes, you do, which is November, Then finally we have the last one, which is December. That's right, it's December. Okay, so here are the 12 months as we know them. Here are the 12 months as we know them. Here they are. And this is which brings us to the summary of our lesson, that we have learned the months of the year and we have read many things and we have answered the questions. Thank you so much everyone, and an absolute pleasure for me to present these lessons. Thank you so much, and hopefully we're going to see you into another one of these lessons. Thank you and have a good day.